Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I will be doing my Capricorns today. This is going to be for the first part of May. So May 1st to May 15th, 2020 approximately. It's going to be a general reading. It should apply to Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. Cross watchers, for the most part, the message is for you since you're the one that's watching, but the roles can definitely be reversed. So if you feel that they are reversed, just reverse them. Got it? Get it? Good. Let's do this. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Capricorns the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Who are you guys fighting with? Some kind of challenge coming up? We shall see. Okay, so I'm going to do my 9-card spread. 3 cards for the past, 3 cards for the present, 3 cards for the future. I will use this deck right here. This is called the Gilded Tarot. I will clarify with Rider deck and then have you guys ask me a question towards the end. Once you see what you see, hear what you hear. Alrighty then. So we're going to start with your recent past, which could be in the past, right? Last year, last month, last second. And it could deal with a person, a place, or a situation. Or it could be just one of those, all of those, none of those. Again, it won't always resonate. If it's not your story, it's just not your story, right? Okay, so let's see. Your first card, we got 2. You have the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. You or them. Somebody left somebody out. Has been out for a while apparently. Your next card is the High Priestess. The High Priestess has been coming out in all the readings. You could be dealing specifically with a Pisces. It doesn't have to be. So the High Priestess is very secretive. So there could be many reasons why you feel that you're left out. Probably because they're not talking to you. It seems like, you know, there's silence going on. Could be both sides. Could involve some kind of secret. Something was revealed, was found out, or not revealed, actually. I feel like there was a confrontation, asking, did you do this? Did you do that? And they didn't deny it, but they didn't say anything. And for others of you, this is you trusting your intuition. And it could have something to do with maybe going through some hardships, have been going through some hardships, financial, possibly, especially with everything that's going on. So they want you to know it's a lack mentality. So if you're constantly thinking that you're not going to have enough, that you never will have enough, then that's exactly what the universe will give you. Not enough. So trust your intuition, trust yourself, and maybe do some of that guided meditation, positive affirmations, you know. Try your bestest. I know it's hard, especially when that's all you see, to remain positive. Try to remain positive. This is temporary. It might not seem like it, but it's temporary. Let's have one more card. You have the 8 of Wands. So somebody is definitely at a distance. Maybe that's why you can't talk. But I feel a lot of you, it's a blocking situation. Somebody doesn't want to talk. Now, when it has to do with your employment, I love to see the Eight of Wands because that means there's back and forth. Even though now everybody's doing it online, right? They're having the business meetings online. But this is a lot of back and forth, a lot of passionate communication. You're very excited about it. You could have applied for a job or something. Gives you some hope, especially if you're feeling left out in regards to your finances, going through hardships, feeling like you don't have enough, paycheck to paycheck type of deal. We'll get more info, no worries. Now, what is your present energy? Ooh, I love this. You have the Ten of Pentacles. See, my Capricorns, I told you this is temporary. You're doubling up. You're going from this Five of Pentacles to not having enough, feeling like you don't, wondering when the next meal going to come from, to this Ten of Pentacles. Ultimate financial stability. So there's some communication that you get or you find out, and it leads to this Ten of Pentacles, where now you're going to feel more grounded, more comfortable. Also has to do with your home, your family. It could have been a new way of a restructuring of the way you make money, a new strategy. All that you did before, if you were, putting out resumes and asking people, friends, family, if they know anybody that can, give you a job, something's going to kick in. Beautiful. Now, let's have two more cards. Dang. Now you're excited, huh? I don't blame you. There's something that has changed with your money situation, your home situation. So you might have moved in to a home, got yourself a place. Maybe somebody helped you out. Church. Some support. Your next card is the Hierophant. So this would be possibly a Taurus that you're dealing with. Others of you, ooh, I like this, it's right underneath the High Priestess. So there's a lot of spiritual awakening happening. A lot of messages. So these messages actually could be coming from your angels, your spirit guides, even in your dream. Maybe you got some idea that came into your dream, and this was actually very beneficial to you. So if you don't do it already, try to have a notebook close to you with a pen, so that when you have these dreams, you can write this down, because it's going to prove to be very beneficial to you in regards to your stability and your money and your family. Yes. Others of you, this is somebody, could be a marriage, some kind of commitment, a contract. Would be lovely if it's that job you're waiting on. What is that? A government. Something about the government. It also represents like large institutions, corporations, higher learning even. But somebody wants to offer you something, or you want to offer them something. Okay, another scenario. You might have been in this position before where you didn't feel like you had anything to offer. So then that's why you were, kind of keeping to yourself, working on things on your end before you communicate, because you want to have, somewhere to take your person. You want to have something stable and grounded. So something that you can commit to. A proposal. So some of you guys were really working hard on that. on getting your finances together before you come in and ask this person if they want to marry you, if they want to move in with you, cohabiting happening too. Your next card is the Six of Wands. Nice. This is victory. This is riding down that parade, receiving accolades, recognition for all that hard work that you've done, being successful, promoted, maybe starting your own thing underneath the Eight of Wands. So that's the information that you will be receiving. It's going to bring great success. If you believe it, it's already yours. It's already yours. Some of you guys might be in the spotlight and started some kind of online venture, and apparently that's going to be very good for you. That was 111 when I said that. Okay, your near future. You have the Seven of Swords. Okay. What's up with that, my Capricorns? This is feeling like somebody's trying to get away with something. It seems like you might have a tendency to go back to this energy of, what if I don't have enough? What if, it's not the real deal? What if they're lying? Cheating, lying, feeling deceived type energy. Just make sure that you're not deceiving yourself, and you deserve this. You deserve this. It's okay to take it. It's okay to expect more of it. There could be a lot of people around you that could just be in that negative talk and bringing you down, telling you that it's not possible. That's just jealousy. Don't worry about it. Or cross watchers, this is you, right? Your next card is the Star. OMG. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius. But the Star says that you are divinely guided. You are divinely protected. Whether you believe it or not, you're on the right path. Whatever this is part of your destiny. It's a destined event. And it's under all these cards, they're all about, the source, your higher self, your creator. Understanding that you are a co-creator. The High Priestess is a lot of divine knowledge. The Hierophant, that's like the Pope, right? Very spiritual, very aligned. And then the Star. Come on now. This is more. This is the star. The star, as Aquarius, they're the water bearers, right? So you see the water there? They bring a lot of knowledge to the world. To the world. This could have been something that you have been dreaming about. Or somebody is dreaming about you, wishing on a star, following that wish coming through. Because I just told you, if you believe it, then it's already yours. So there's a shift that happens, or needs to happen, where you try to, in other words, don't lose the hope, don't lose the faith. This is all about being hopeful and having faith that everything's going to work out. All is well. You are safe. That's a lot of cards. Let me have one more. There you go. Oh, that was that one we saw on the bottom. The Five of Swords. So this is some kind of conflict. You could be, it could be internal, it could be external, it could be both, right? Feeling like it's too good to be true, lacking courage and confidence sometimes, But again, it's because of the environment or what you have been accustomed to. Fives are about change. So there's a need to change, like this one, Five of Pentacles, the need to change the way that you think about money, your relationship in regards to money, understanding that you are worthy, that is your birthright. It's your birthright to be abundant. And then Five of Swords. Swords deal with communication, with your thoughts. Try not to go back into that thinking that it's not going to happen. So there's a need to change the way that you think. There's a need to change the way that you communicate, because remember, your thoughts create your reality. So again, if you're constantly thinking that it's not going to happen, that it's temporary, or waiting for the other, shoe to drop, then that's exactly what will happen. If you're dealing with people that there's some kind of narcissist energy where they see you, going up, and they want to bring you down. Some people don't like success in other people. I'm sure they like it in themselves. But when they see other people coming up, that jealousy kicks in. And then they start playing games. Mind games. Family of your person. Your person's family, or your own family. Sometimes they're the worst ones, right? Sometimes friends, strangers, should I say, are better, more supportive than your own family, friends, and spouse. Beneath the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles. Nice. I like that. This is an offer, a message in regards to your money, possibly, because it's Pentacles. It's probably, like I told you, this communication that's coming in, texts, emails, letters. It's something that can lead to something bigger. It's the beginning, the process of it. Others of you, you've really been doing your research. You've been really researching other avenues of making money. You got some plans, plan A to Z. You've been planning it. But whatever this is, it might start off small, but it definitely can lead to this total financial stability. And for others of you, this is good, because if you were left out in the cold and you weren't talking to your person, there's going to be one of the messages that you get, them texts. This is my card of, let me see if Capricorn is still thinking about me. What would they do if I text them or like one of their, social media stuff? Waiting for a reply before they really totally come in and let you know that they're still thinking about you, that they want you back. A lot of you don't want them back. I understand this. But this is someone trying to reach out to you. See where your head is at in regards to them. Testing the waters with you. Okay, so now let's clarify. Let's talk about the present and the near future. What is this Ten of Pentacles about? It could be a large sum of money coming in. Whatever delay that was happening, hopefully it's fixed. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Air energy. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So it seems like for some of you, in order to get to this Ten of Pentacles, you needed to do away with those people, circumstances, environments that apparently were draining you financially, taking from you. There's this Queen when it's in reverse, and it doesn't have to be a queen, remember, it's just the energy, where she's very fair and just. Well, in reverse, She's very cold-hearted, not fair, and sometimes what they're doing is not really on the up and up. So be very careful with that. I also see that somebody's just mad. They're mad because you could have came up. They see you going up, like I was saying. They see your propelling, leveling, and they're upset that now they're not a part of it because they could have left you out. And now this is this trying to see what you got going on, or they've heard from a friend of a friend, or they seen it on social media that you're doing better, and now they are, bitter and are trying to sabotage you. Cross watchers, this could be you, and Capricorn could be doing this to you, right? Plug it in accordingly. Now, what is this Hierophant talking about? Oh, some of you, this is like a divorce settlement, or when finally they split up the assets, and they're mad because you got what was, due to you. And it seems like they were kind of talking a lot of BS before that. A lot of even, how should I say, oh, I can't talk now. Saying that they're going to get it all, pushing your buttons. They were sure that it would be on their favor. But if they weren't doing some, if it wasn't done right, if there could have been some illegal stuff going on, it was found out. It was found out. Could have something to do with contracts. Threatening, that's what I was saying. Threatening. They probably were threatening that they were just going to take everything and it was going to be on their side. But it doesn't seem like it's that way. Justice will be served. The Hierophant is clarified by the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is giving up. Not feeling like it's not worth fighting for anymore. Not worth fighting for. This was taking a lot of stress. And it's like, you didn't talk to me before. Now you want to talk to me? Or cross watchers, this is what you're feeling. So this is giving up on some kind of commitment, some kind of marriage, contract, the end of some soul contracts. You might have been intuitively knowing this for a while, but it's hard to let someone go that has been a part of your life for so long. But something happened. That was that straw, the straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah. All right. Now, dang, these are like stuck. They're stuck. Somebody's stuck on you. They're stuck on you. Six of Wands is clarified by the Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy. They want to give you two, so I'm going to give you two. Then you have the Ace of Swords, upright. The truth will come out. The lies will be known. This brings mental clarity, which is awesome. The Lovers, when it's a reverse, how I was kind of just saying right now that it was very hard to let this go. It was one of them head over heart decisions. Like, what do you go with? Do you go with the intellect part of it? Or do you go with the heart, the feelings, the emotions? Well, something is going to become very apparent to you where it'll be a clear decision. And somebody's not going to like this decision. They're not. It's a choice that needed to be made. And apparently, it seems like you'll be very successful if you make it. Some of you are going to choose to stay, some of you guys are going to choose to go. Different for everyone. But whatever it is, it's what's supposed to be happening. Some of you guys could have found out that there was, you know, some cheating, lying, stealing, and you didn't know about this. For some of you, this is actually like the legal system, like the lawyer, somebody did you wrong in that department, or, you know, something didn't go right with the paperwork, that it messed you up when you could have not had anything to do with it, but it looks like it'll be revealed. Let's see. Oh, okay, get over there. You have the Four of Swords, upright, taking a break, a step back, to get in that quiet place, to really think, see what, whoever you're dealing with, they were very tricky, very sneaky at whatever it was they were doing. They were covering their tracks pretty well. So that's why it was hard to, you know, catch them in the act. So now you need to separate from them, separate from that place, detach from that, so you can clearly, you know, for yourself, decipher what's real and what's not, who's telling you the truth and who's not. The Four of Swords is a very peaceful way of thinking. You know, that meditation where you look within, do some inner work, soul searching type. But for this, you needed to detach to get the whole picture, to look at everything for what it is. Now, because you see, I have to show you this. This could involve some kind of third-party situation, some kind of heartbreak. Somebody broke your heart, or you broke their heart. Somebody's heart was hurt, probably because of this decision to let them go. And you see how he's like resting there, supposedly? But them knives are right above his head. It's like sleeping with one eye open. You still are taking your time, but you still cannot trust. There's a lack of trust. You got that knife, that sword, ready to do away with more people that are out to harm you, against you, trying to take from you. You're ready. You're ready for them. Now, what is the star talking about? Yeah, some of you guys definitely could be in the limelight. Been discovered. You are magical. Your next card is the Magician. Beautiful. More spiritual alignment type. As it is above, it is below. It's about the divine. A divine connection, a divine, I feel more, what is that? Intervention. Divine intervention. So the Magician says, let me tell you, my Capricorns, you have every single thing you need right now at this moment to do whatever the heck it is you're trying to do. You have all the elements. You have it all. You are being very well protected and guided for all that you have suffered, for all that you've gone through, where people kind of just almost forgot about you. Or you feel this way because apparently they weren't talking to you. They didn't care about your situation. They didn't believe you. Or cross watchers, this is what's going on with you, right? The point is, this is magic. This is beautiful. Some of you guys might be definitely in that spiritual awakening where you're opening up to things, where maybe your eyes were closed or you weren't believing. You weren't believing that you actually are the creator of your reality. You're not letting people manipulate you anymore. I don't know if they were, but you know, for some of you, I'm sure, with this non-trust, couldn't trust. 5 of Swords clarified by the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Not willing to work with. I feel like you're just kind of putting down your swords, like you don't want to fight. It's too mentally straining. It's too much mental anguish. It takes a lot of your energy. And sometimes you end up being, you know, mad at yourself, mad at others. People don't want to be around that, right? So it's getting out of some kind of third-party situation that wasn't working out. It just wasn't. So why let them push your buttons? Why be around if all it is arguments and playing games? Beneath the deck, oh my God, I'm talking about spirituality. What? The Hermit. Wow. You're being definitely protected. You're so protected, my Capricorns. Don't stress. Continue to believe. Dream it, believe it, achieve it. So you're dealing with a Virgo. So you could have, all this time that you have been on your own, or, you know, keeping to yourself, detaching from those negative entities, those negative people, low vibration, really helped your soul. Like, you are a different person, even. I don't think they even recognize you. You're unrecognizable. You see something different. I think there was a lot of material before, materialistic tendencies, and now it's more of knowing, you know, that inner knowing of the fact that, hey, you're important, you're here for a reason. You're here for a very important reason, purpose. Don't forget that. Okay, my Capricorns, now ask me a question. What would you like to know? There you go. Don't stop. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Let's see. Let me read it for you. This is not the time to give up. Continue to move in the direction of your hopes, dreams, or plans. You are on the right path and you should see progress as long as you stay the course. It is very important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself. Don't let others intimidate you into quitting. Just because they don't have your vision doesn't mean you shouldn't follow your heart. There you go, my Capricorns. If you want your own personal reading, my info is down below. Okay. Thank you. Bye.